Imagine for a moment that you hold the key to unlocking the universe's infinite potential. That key is already within you, your imagination. Everything you desire, every dream you long to achieve, begins with the way you think, feel, and believe. When you align your inner world with the reality you seek, the universe has no choice but to respond. Today, I invite you to repeat this truth 100 times. Because through repetition, belief is born. And when belief takes root, the universe itself will rearrange to make your desires inevitable. Your imagination is the single most powerful tool you possess. It is not just a fleeting daydream or a casual thought, it is the creative force that shapes your reality. Everything you see, touch, and experience in the world around you began as a thought, an idea, or an image in someone's mind. This same power exists within you, waiting to be directed with purpose and intention. The challenge is not whether your imagination is working, it always is. The real question is, are you using it consciously or allowing it to be shaped by random thoughts, fears, and doubts? To understand the power of your imagination, consider this: when you close your eyes and visualize something vividly, your mind and body respond as though it is real. If you imagine yourself standing on a beach, feeling the warmth of the sun, and hearing the gentle crash of waves, your body will begin to relax, and you may even feel a sense of peace. Your imagination bypasses logic and reason, it speaks directly to your subconscious mind, which accepts what you feed it as truth. This is where the magic begins, because the subconscious mind is the gateway through which all manifestations are made. The key is to use your imagination deliberately. Think of it as the canvas upon which you paint your future. The images you hold in your mind, the feelings you cultivate in your heart, and the beliefs you repeat to yourself are the brushstrokes that define your reality. When you repeatedly imagine and feel the reality you desire as though it is already yours, you are planting seeds in the fertile soil of the subconscious. With time, care, and persistence, these seeds grow into tangible experiences. You may wonder, how does imagining something make it real? The answer lies in the connection between your inner world and the outer universe. What you imagine with feeling sends a vibrational signal out into the world. This vibration interacts with the infinite energy of the universe, which then begins to arrange circumstances, people, and events to align with the frequency you are emitting. The process is subtle and often invisible, but it is always working whether you are aware of it or not. The critical element here is emotion. Imagination alone is not enough. You must feel what you are imagining as if it is happening now. When you combine a clear mental image with a strong emotional charge, you impress it upon your subconscious mind more deeply. This is why children, with their vivid imaginations and intense feelings, often experience the world as magical. They have not yet learned to doubt the power of their thoughts and feelings. To harness this powerfully, make your imagination a daily practice. Set aside time each day to enter a relaxed state. Close your eyes and vividly imagine your desires. Don't just see them, feel them. If you desire abundance, imagine the feeling of financial freedom, the joy of giving generously, or the relief of knowing all your needs are met. If you seek love, feel the warmth of being cherished and the excitement of sharing your life with someone who adores you. Whatever it is you want, immerse yourself in the experience as if it is already yours. The beauty of imagination is that it is limitless. It does not matter where you are in life right now or what your current circumstances look like. Your imagination is not bound by time, space, or logic. It allows you to step into a new reality, no matter how far removed it may seem from your present. The more you dwell in this imagined reality, the more it becomes familiar, and the more your subconscious mind begins to accept it as true. Remember, the universe is impersonal. It does not judge or question your desires. It simply responds to the energy you put out. When your imagination is focused, clear, and filled with feeling, you send a powerful signal that the universe cannot ignore. It must respond by bringing into your life the experiences that match the frequency you are broadcasting. Let go of doubts and trust in the process. Your role is not to figure out how your desires will come to pass. That is the job of the universe. Your role is to imagine, feel, and believe with unwavering faith. By doing so, you align yourself with the creative power that has shaped worlds. Use your imagination deliberately, and you will witness the incredible transformation of your reality. The law of assumption is a transformative principle that invites you to claim the reality you desire by living in the end, by assuming the feeling of your wish fulfilled. This is not a passive act of wishing or hoping. It is an active state of being where you embody the emotions, thoughts, and attitudes of someone who already has what they seek. It requires a shift in focus from what you lack to what you have claimed as yours. And this subtle yet profound change alters the course of your life. When you assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, you declare to yourself and to the universe that your desire is not something in the distant future, but a present reality. This is not about pretending or deceiving yourself. It is about recognizing that everything you want already exists in potential form. By assuming the state of being that matches your desire, you align yourself with the vibrational frequency of that reality, and it begins to materialize in your experience. Your inner world is the source of all creation. The outer world is merely a reflection of your inner state. When you consciously adopt the feeling of your wish fulfilled, you impress this belief upon your subconscious mind. The subconscious does not distinguish between what is real and what is imagined. It simply accepts whatever you consistently feel and believe as true. Once a belief is embedded in the subconscious, it acts as a powerful directive, influencing your actions, decisions, and even the circumstances and people you attract into your life. The beauty of the law of assumption is its simplicity. It does not require effort or struggle. It does not ask you to force anything into being. Instead, it asks you to rest in the certainty that your desire is already yours. This certainty is not born of external evidence but of inner conviction. When you assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled, you let go of the need to make things happen and trust that the universe will orchestrate the perfect sequence of events to bring your desire into physical reality. Doubt is the greatest obstacle to manifestation. When you allow doubt to creep in, you disrupt the alignment between your inner state and your desired reality. The key is to persist in your assumption, even when the external world shows no signs of change. This persistence is not about stubbornness, but about maintaining faith in the unseen. The universe operates on laws that are as precise and reliable as gravity, and the law of assumption is one of them. When you hold fast to your assumed state, the external world must eventually conform. To practice the law of assumption, begin by clarifying what you desire. Be specific and vivid in your imagining. Once you have a clear picture of your goal, ask yourself what would it feel like if this were already true. Close your eyes, relax, and allow yourself to step into that feeling fully. Let the emotions of joy, gratitude, and satisfaction wash over you as you imagine yourself living your desired reality. The more real and tangible this experience feels, the more powerfully it impresses upon your subconscious. You may encounter moments of doubt or fear, especially when external circumstances seem unchanged. This is natural, but it is not a reason to abandon your assumption. Remember, the outer world is a delayed reflection of your inner state. By the time you see evidence of your assumption in the physical world, it is simply catching up to the vibrational shift you have already made. Trust in this process and resist the temptation to look to the external for validation. Your validation comes from within, from the knowing that your assumption is a creative act. The law of assumption also requires you to act in alignment with your desired state. This does not mean forcing action, but taking inspired steps that feel natural to someone who already has what they want. For instance, if you desire financial abundance, begin to think, speak, and act as someone who is financially abundant. This alignment reinforces your assumption and signals to the universe that you are serious about your claim. When you embody the law of assumption, you realize that life is not happening to you, it is responding to you. You are the master of your destiny, the author of your experience. By assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled, you step into the role of creator, shaping your reality with intention and precision. Every desire you hold is an invitation to expand your understanding of what is possible and to deepen your connection to the infinite creative power within you. Assume the best and watch as the universe mirrors your assumption in ways that surpass your imagination. Repetition is the master key to manifestation, the process by which you train your mind to accept and align with your desired reality. Your thoughts and feelings are like seeds, and repetition is the water and sunlight that nurture them until they grow into tangible experiences. Most people underestimate the power of consistent focus, allowing their minds to drift between conflicting thoughts and emotions. However, when you commit to repeating your desired state, whether through affirmations, visualization, or inner dialogue, you create a dominant vibration that begins to shape your life. The human mind is naturally influenced by repetition. Consider how habits are formed or how skills are mastered. Repetition creates familiarity, and what is familiar becomes a part of you. Your subconscious mind, the powerful force that governs much of your reality, is most deeply influenced by what it encounters repeatedly. By impressing a specific thought or feeling onto your subconscious over and over, you condition it to accept this as your new reality. The mind then works tirelessly, often below your conscious awareness, to align your outer world with this inner belief. This process is not just about saying or imagining something once and hoping for the best. It is about immersing yourself in your desired state until it feels as natural and real as your current circumstances. At first, your mind may resist. Doubts and fears might arise, telling you that your desire is unrealistic or unattainable. This resistance is merely the inertia of old patterns, which can be overcome through persistence. Each time you repeat your desired thought or feeling, you weaken the hold of your limiting beliefs and strengthen the foundation of your new reality. Repetition is also the antidote to doubt. When you repeatedly affirm a truth, even if it feels foreign initially, you begin to shift your inner dialogue. For instance, if you desire success, you might start by affirming, I am successful in everything I do. At first, this statement may seem untrue, especially if your current circumstances suggest otherwise. But as you persist, your subconscious begins to accept this affirmation as fact. Over time, you will notice your thoughts, emotions, and actions aligning with this new belief, and the outer world will follow suit. One of the most effective ways to harness the power of repetition is through visualization. By repeatedly imagining your desired reality with vivid detail and emotion, you train your mind to accept it as true. Visualization is not just about seeing, it's about feeling. When you combine the mental image of your desire with the emotions of already having it, you create a powerful impression on your subconscious. Repetition deepens this impression, making your imagined reality feel increasingly real and attainable. Affirmations are another powerful tool for repetition. These are simple, positive statements that reinforce your desired state. By repeating affirmations consistently, especially during moments of relaxation or just before sleep, you bypass the critical mind and speak directly to the subconscious. For example, affirmations like I am worthy of love abundance flows to me effortlessly, or I am healthy, vibrant, and full of energy can transform your inner state over time. The key is not just to say these words, but to feel their truth as you repeat them. The impact of repetition is cumulative. Each moment you spend in your desired state builds upon the last, creating momentum. This is why consistency is crucial. Skipping days or allowing negative thoughts to dominate weakens the process. Instead, make repetition a daily practice, even if it's just for a few minutes. Consistency transforms repetition into a habit, and habits shape your identity. When your identity shifts, your reality must follow. It's also important to remember that repetition is not about forcing or straining. It's a gentle yet persistent return to your desired state. Think of it like tuning a radio dial. Each repetition brings you closer to the frequency of your desire. Eventually, the signal becomes clear, and you find yourself living the reality you once imagined. Repetition works because it aligns your energy with your intentions. The universe responds to consistent vibrations, and the more you repeat your desired state, the stronger your signal becomes. It's as though you are broadcasting your intention to the world, and the world cannot help but respond in kind. This alignment is not always immediate, but with patience and persistence, it becomes inevitable. Your thoughts and feelings are your tools, and repetition is how you wield them. By repeatedly choosing thoughts and feelings that align with your desires, you become the master of your reality. The process may seem simple, but its power is profound. Every great achievement, every significant transformation begins with a single thought repeated until it becomes a belief. Repetition is how you rewrite your story, replace doubt with certainty, and transform dreams into reality. The external world is a perfect mirror of your inner state. This truth is both liberating and empowering because it means that if you want to change your life, the first step is to change yourself. Too often, people focus on trying to manipulate external circumstances, believing that if they could just fix what's outside, they would finally feel happy, secure, or fulfilled. But this approach is backwards. The world around you is not the cause of your experiences, it is the effect. The cause lies within you, your thoughts, beliefs, and feelings, and when you shift these, the universe reflects the change back to you. Your inner state acts as a vibrational blueprint that the universe faithfully mirrors. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, and every belief you hold emits a frequency. And this frequency attracts experiences that resonate with it. If you harbor feelings of lack, fear, or unworthiness, your reality will echo these states by presenting you with situations that reinforce them. Conversely, when you cultivate feelings of abundance, confidence, and gratitude, the universe responds with experiences that reflect these elevated states. This principle is often misunderstood because the reflection is not always immediate. There is a natural time delay between your inner shift and its outer manifestation, which can lead to doubt if you focus too much on the external world for validation. The key is to remain steadfast in your inner transformation, trusting that the mirror of reality will adjust in its own perfect time. Just as you wouldn't expect a physical mirror to smile at you until you smile first, you must first embody the feelings and beliefs you wish to see reflected in your life. One of the most powerful tools for changing your inner state is self-awareness. Begin by observing your habitual thoughts and emotions without judgment. What stories are you telling yourself about who you are and what is possible for you? These stories are the filters through which you perceive the world, and they determine the quality of your reflections. If you constantly think, nothing ever works out for me, the universe will show you evidence to support that belief. But if you start telling yourself, I am capable and everything is always working out for my highest good, the universe will reflect that truth instead. Inner dialogue plays a crucial role in shaping your reality. The conversations you have with yourself throughout the day are like seeds planted in the fertile soil of your subconscious mind. When these inner conversations are filled with doubt, fear, or negativity, they sprout into circumstances that mirror those states. But when you deliberately shift your inner dialogue to one of confidence, gratitude, and possibility, the reflections in your outer world begin to change as well. Emotions are another key aspect of the mirror principle. Your emotions are powerful indicators of your vibrational state, and they act as a magnet, drawing experiences that match their frequency. If you feel anger, frustration, or sadness, the universe will bring you more situations that perpetuate these feelings. On the other hand, when you cultivate feelings of love, joy, and peace, you attract circumstances that amplify those emotions. This is why it's so important to consciously choose thoughts and actions that elevate your emotional state. Gratitude is one of the most transformative emotions you can cultivate. When you focus on what you're thankful for, you shift your inner state to one of abundance and appreciation. This sends a clear signal to the universe that you are aligned with the energy of receiving, and the mirror reflects this by bringing more things into your life to be grateful for. Even in challenging situations, finding something to appreciate, no matter how small, can shift your perspective and ultimately your reality. Visualization is another powerful way to align your inner state with your desired reality. By repeatedly imagining your goals and dreams as though they are already accomplished, you create a vibrational match between your inner world and the reality you wish to experience. The more vivid and emotionally charged your visualization, the more powerfully it imprints on your subconscious mind, and the more quickly the universe can reflect it back to you. The mirror principle also teaches you to take full responsibility for your life. While this may feel uncomfortable at first, it is ultimately free. When you understand that your outer world is simply reflecting your inner state, you realize that you have the power to change any aspect of your reality. You are no longer a victim of circumstances, but a deliberate creator of your experience. The universe does not discriminate or judge, it simply reflects back to you the energy you are emitting. This means that with consistent focus and intention, you can shift even the most challenging situations in your favor. Changing your inner state requires persistence and patience. Just as a mirror doesn't immediately reflect a new image when you move, the universe takes time to adjust to the shifts you make within yourself. Trust the process and resist the urge to look to the outer world for immediate evidence. Instead, focus on maintaining your new thoughts, feelings, and beliefs, knowing that the external world will eventually catch up. By mastering your inner state, you can transform your outer reality into a reflection of your highest desires and truest self. Faith and persistence are the twin pillars of manifestation, the foundation upon which all your desires are realized. Faith is the unwavering belief in the unseen, the conviction that your desires are not only possible, but already fulfilled in the realm of imagination. Persistence is the steady, determined action of holding on to that belief, regardless of appearances, setbacks, or delays. Together, they create an unstoppable force that bridges the gap between your inner world and the physical reality you wish to experience. Faith begins with understanding that the universe operates on laws that are as consistent and reliable as gravity. The law of assumption, for example, states that what you assume to be true, when backed by feeling and belief, must eventually manifest in your reality. Faith is the conscious choice to trust this principle, even when there is no physical evidence to support it. It requires you to step beyond doubt, beyond fear, and into certainty that your inner work is not in vain. Faith is not wishful thinking, it is a knowing, a quiet inner confidence that what you desire is already on its way. The beauty of faith is that it does not rely on external validation. It is an inner assurance that comes from aligning with your higher self and the infinite intelligence of the universe. Faith is like a seed planted in the soil, even though you cannot see the growth happening beneath the surface. You trust that with time, the seed will sprout and bear fruit. This trust allows you to remain calm and centered, even when circumstances seem to contradict your desires. It is the anchor that keeps you steady in the face of uncertainty. Persistence is the natural partner to faith. While faith sets the foundation, persistence ensures that you stay aligned with your desired reality until it fully materializes. It is the practice of returning to your chosen state of being again and again, regardless of what the outer world shows you. Persistence is not about forcing or struggling, it is about consistently choosing the thoughts, feelings, and beliefs that align with your goals. It is the gentle yet firm refusal to give up, even when progress seems slow or invisible. One of the most important aspects of persistence is resilience. Life often tests your resolve, presenting challenges and obstacles that can make it tempting to abandon your vision. These moments are not signs of failure, but opportunities to deepen your faith and strengthen your commitment. When you persist through difficulties, you prove to yourself and the universe that you are serious about your desires. This unwavering determination signals that you are ready to receive what you have been creating internally. Faith and persistence also require patience. Manifestation is not always instantaneous. There is often a natural gestation period during which your desires are aligning with the perfect circumstances, people, and events to bring them into being. Impatience can lead to doubt, and doubt disrupts the vibrational alignment necessary for manifestation. By remaining patient and trusting the process, you allow the universe to work in ways that are often far greater and more intricate than you could have imagined. The power of persistence lies in repetition. Every time you affirm your desire, visualize its fulfillment, or feel its reality, you reinforce its presence in your subconscious mind. The subconscious mind, in turn, influences your actions, decisions, and the energy you emit, creating a feedback loop that brings your desires closer to fruition. This is why daily practices such as affirmations, visualization, and meditation are so effective. They keep you focused, aligned, and connected to your vision, even in the face of external distractions. Faith and persistence also transform who you are on a fundamental level. They shift your identity from someone who hopes and wishes to someone who knows and creates. As you embody the energy of your desired reality, you become a match for it, and the universe responds accordingly. This transformation is often subtle and gradual, but it is undeniable. Over time, you will notice that your thoughts, emotions, and actions naturally align with your goals, and the external world begins to mirror this alignment.